How real are your chains? How real is your cage? Is that something that the world closed you in on and trapped you and confined you? Did the government do that to you? Did your job do that? Who did it? Because this is something that we don't really want to hear, but the honest truth is we did it to ourselves. We all do. If you're living in a way that you don't like and you're not happy with your life, it's because you just haven't been doing the things that are conducive to having what you want. Because if you're broke and you're sleeping till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, chances are that's why you're broke. Right? Because you got the most wealthiest people in the world. They don't wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. You got some of the most hardworking, most successful people in the world, and they have it all. And they waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning at the latest. They done ran like 3 miles like 4 or 5 hours earlier than you woke up. So, I mean, how real is it? Right? You can't be successful. You're having a hard time. Well, how real is that? As a fitness coach, when I sit in front of somebody and they tell me they want to get in shape and they're ready to start, and I say, great, I want you to work on drinking a gallon of water a day. They look at me like I lost my mind. I don't like to drink water. I can't really drink water. It has no taste. Really? You know how ridiculous that sounds to me? Think about that. The whole majority of the planet is covered in water. It's like that for a reason. Water sustains life, right? So you want to sustain your life, but you want to do it without drinking water. You understand why this makes no sense to me? So if you're not in shape, chances are it's because you don't want to do what you need to do to get what you want, to even be free. I tell you to eat your vegetables. Yo, you need to eat vegetables with every meal. They go, every meal? I only have vegetables once a day. I'm like, really? Again, the world is predominantly covered in vegetation. Your fruits, your vegetables, your grains, your nuts, everything. It all stems from plant life. We can't even breathe if plant life didn't exist on this planet. You tell me you don't want to eat your greens. The planet is structured that way for a reason, but you want to break those rules, knowing that that's not healthy. Because as an adult, you should know that. This is not a secret now. We live in 2015 going on 2016. Everyone knows this, but so many of us don't do it. We trap ourselves in an obese body. We trap ourselves in lifestyles that produce illnesses like heart disease and diabetes and cancer. No one gave us this. They didn't push this on us. You did it to yourself. You'd rather eat out. You'd rather take shortcuts and not cook your meals. That's your own actions. Period. You're not making your ideal income is because you're not willing to do what it takes. And you're not willing to learn to do what it takes. And until you do, then things will change. But if you don't realize that your chains are self-made, you won't break out. It's as simple as that. I watch people all the time. I want to be in a loving relationship, and then they get with a person who loves them for everything they are, and they're just completely infatuated with them, and they give their all. And then we say, oh, they catching feelings, they too sticky, they too much, I need my space. But you were saying that you wanted love, and you wanted to be real, and you wanted to be held and nurtured. And then you get it, and it's like, and then you sabotage it. How many of us do this? Right? How many of us smoke cigarettes saying that it relieves our stress? We believe complete nonsense. Keep in mind that anything that you put in your body that is not conducive to life is killing you. Understand that. Anything that isn't growing is dying. Understand that cigarette smoking makes no sense. If you're stuck in a building fire, some kind of house fire, chances are you'll die from the smoke inhalation before the flames get to you. But then you feel as though inhaling the smoke is lowering your stress. You think that makes sense? The things that's killing people, you're doing it on purpose, saying that it relieves your stress. People get all hooked on drugs and stuff like that, and they can't stop. But they want to be happy. They want to find some kind of joy. Well, you can't find some kind of joy killing yourself slowly. No one wants to die slow, right? No one wants to make the conscious decision to die slow, but subconsciously people do it all the time. You got to really understand your thinking and understand that your chains are self-made. They really are. We can blame people all day. Oh, our president is terrible. These greedy billionaires, the 1%, and they're sucking the economy dry. People will complain about those billionaires, and those billionaires will come out with a product, and then what do? We rush out on Black Friday and trample each other in order to buy one. If I was to try to sell you something right now, I could say, hey, I got a great opportunity that will grant you your freedom. You'll look at me like, I don't know. But then Black Friday opens up, and you get a 20 or 40% discount on a TV, and you'll rush out and burn up your whole paycheck to get that TV. But everybody wants to be free, but the TV is not going to help you be free. But you're willing to wait online all night and trample people in the stores and fight and carry on over material stuff that doesn't actually give you what you want or bring you any closer to your happiness, your true happiness. You see what I'm talking about? How irrational it is? How we enslave ourselves on such a subconscious level we don't even understand? And we're so distracted in our lifestyle, and our diet is so poor, we don't even realize we're doing it, because we don't even function on the brain level that even allows us to even understand it. We work jobs we hate. We feel like we're trapped in our bills, and just all kind of nonsense. And we don't even realize we don't need to do it. We do it to ourselves. It's a choice. It's an option. Everyone thinks they have no other choices. You do. But most people are not willing to go through the discomfort of making that decision and going the other way. It's the only difference. Everything comes down to a choice and a conscious decision. You need to be conscious. You need to be conscious of your chains. You need to be conscious of the understanding and realize when you're blocking your own blessings. You need to be conscious of that. You can't just go droning through life, wandering around like a complete zombie, watching Walking Dead on TV, putting misery and negativity in your mind because you're watching this suffering, watching people suffer for an hour, watching this TV show that's so enjoyable. We don't even realize it. We got actors that get on TV, actresses that get on TV, and they die and they're miserable and their lives are complete hell, and we watch that for entertainment. But let this video go past the 15-minute mark and watch how fast you click off the screen and go to something else, right? Like two ghetto people fighting in the parking lot, two pregnant ladies fighting or something like that over a parking space. That's a lot more entertaining. See what I'm talking about? So let's keep it real here. We got to be more conscious. We got to really open our minds and understand how much we hurt ourselves into our own cages.
Zebra in the mirror on some non-stop chops. Some gon' leave it in the beaver on the floor.